Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm giving you all of the welcomes for joining us today here at this event brought to you by the TGC Network. We are starting on this first hole, par 4, so let's get down there now and see what happens. And next up is this lengthy par 4. Let's see how this goes. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And a much nicer lie than the previous lie. Green is also in reach. Let's see what happens. And to save the par. And that putt drops. And starting today's round off at even par. And as we check our leaderboard here, our current leader sitting at 20 under par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. From 21 feet away. Ooh, and just inches away. This one's about 7 feet away. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And he's gonna stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And 20 under is the top score on the leaderboard as we check in on the scores. And now the third hole tee off. Looking good. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go. Yeah, about 11 feet from the cup here. And the par putt will drop. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And as we check in on the scores today, our leader sitting at 20 under par. And now we find ourselves at the fourth hole tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From here, 110 yards to the pin. I think this shot might be a bit long. And in the end, I think that's going to play on the green here. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Oh, that was so close. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And one over for the day after that hole. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And that hole will bring him down to even par. And as we check our leaderboard here, our current leader sitting at 20 under par. And moving on to the 6th. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And from 150 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. And this putt is for birdie. And just missing. And they're about 3 feet away here. And now we're gonna take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And 20 under is the top score on the leaderboard as we check in on the scores. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And looks like a 6-iron. From 18 feet away. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And as we check in on the scores today, our leader sitting at 20 under par. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about 180 yards to the pin. And going with the 6-iron. And about 19 feet to go here. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And as we check our leaderboard here, our current leader sitting at 20 under par. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. Ooh, and amazingly well executed shot, holding it out there with the pitch shot. And 20 under is the top score on the leaderboard as we check in on the scores. And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. From here, 190 yards to the pin. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And about 34 feet to go. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. It's about 6 feet to go here. That one drops for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up for this par 5. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From here, about 230 yards to the pin. And I think that's the hybrid. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Five feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And now the 13th hole. Going with the 6 iron. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. Oh, almost dropping that long one. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. And I think you'll like that. From 135 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. And about 6 feet away. Just missing here. from 25 feet away. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that will be for bogey. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And moving on to the 15th here. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. From 120 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Too much club, I think. This one's about 8 feet. And the par putt drops. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And setting up on the 16th tee. Going with the 5-iron here. Just didn't have enough club. This putt's about 13 feet from the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And number 17. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. 7 feet to go here. For the bird. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. This one's looking pretty good so far. This next putt is for a final round score of 66. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. This one's about a 7-footer. Ooh, that was very close. And if this drops, that's for a final round score of 68. And that drops for bogey. Well, that is all for us here at the TGC Network. We thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.